Welcome to today's episode, where we delve into the fascinating world of English clauses. Whether you're a student navigating through your ESL studies or preparing for a test, understanding clauses is crucial to mastering English grammar. They're found in everyday communication, academic writing, and even in storytelling. Today, we'll break down the essential types of clauses, explore their functions, and help you become more confident in your use of English. Let's jump right in. To start, let's define what a clause is. In English grammar, a clause is a group of words that contains a subject and a verb. Clauses are vital since they serve as the building blocks of sentences, allowing us to convey meanings effectively. There are two primary categories of clauses: independent and dependent. Independent clauses are like the stars of the show, they can stand alone as complete sentences. For instance, in the sentence, "She loves to read," it has both a subject, she, and a verb, loves. Because this clause expresses a complete thought, it's independent. Now, think about the sentence, "Although she was tired, she finished the book." Here, "although she was tired" cannot stand alone as a complete thought, it's dependent. It relies on the rest of the sentence to complete its meaning. Dependent clauses often begin with subordinating conjunctions like although, if, or because. Understanding the difference between these two types is crucial as they help us build complex sentences. Now let's explore dependent clauses a bit more. Within dependent clauses, there are subcategories that serve specific functions in a sentence: noun clauses, adjective clauses, and adverbial clauses. Noun clauses function like nouns. They can be the subject, an object, or even a complement in a sentence. For example, consider the sentence, "What you said was surprising." Here, what you said acts as the subject of the sentence. Adjective clauses, on the other hand, describe nouns and usually begin with relative pronouns such as who, that, or which. For instance, in the phrase "the book that I borrowed," the clause "that I borrowed" describes the book. It helps to provide more information about which specific book we're referring to. Finally, we have adverbial clauses. These clauses provide additional information such as when, where, why, or how something occurs. Take the sentence, "She sings beautifully when she is happy." Here, "when she is happy" is an adverbial clause that tells us more about the conditions under which she sings beautifully. Each type of clause plays a unique role and contributes to the richness of our sentences. Now, let's dive deeper into each clause type. First, let's focus on independent clauses. They can express complete thoughts and stand alone. It's essential to be able to identify them, especially when you're composing your thoughts in writing. You might ask yourself, does this part of my sentence communicate a complete idea? If so, you're likely dealing with an independent clause. Independent clauses are fundamental in writing as they can be combined with dependent clauses to create compound or complex sentences. Moving on to dependent clauses, as we mentioned earlier, these cannot stand alone. They add depth and texture to our writing but require an independent clause to form a complete thought. For example, in the sentence, "Because it rained, the game was cancelled," "because it rained" is a dependent clause that gives us context and reason for the action in the independent clause. Understanding how to gracefully incorporate these clauses in your sentences can significantly enhance your writing style. Now, let's focus specifically on noun clauses. These are particularly interesting because, like an independent clause, a noun clause can serve as the subject or object of a sentence. A simple example is, "I believe that she will succeed." Here, the clause "that she will succeed" serves as the object of the verb believe. Noun clauses often begin with words like that, what, who, or whether. By utilizing noun clauses, you can express complex ideas succinctly. Next up are the adjective clauses, which bring more detail to sentences. They allow us to clarify or specify which noun we are talking about. For example, "The teacher who taught me was inspiring." Here, "who taught me" provides more details about the teacher. This kind of clause is essential when you want to give readers clearer information about the people, places, or things in your writing. Adjectives are crucial in making our writing vivid and engaging, and understanding adjective clauses will help enhance your descriptive abilities. Finally, let's discuss adverbial clauses. These clauses can modify verbs, adjectives, or even other adverbs. They often answer questions like when, where, why, or how. For instance, in the sentence "If I finish early, I will go for a walk," the clause "if I finish early" tells us under what condition the action of going for a walk will happen. Mastering the use of adverbial clauses not only increases the sophistication of your writing but also gives your reader a clearer picture of the actions taking place. With all this information, I encourage you to practice identifying and using these clauses in your writing. Try composing sentences that incorporate various clauses and see how they work together to create meaning. If you feel uncertain about how to use a particular clause, refer back to examples to clarify its function. Remember, writing is a skill that improves with practice. The more you familiarize yourself with these different clause types, the more creatively and effectively you'll be able to express your ideas. Armed with this knowledge, you'll be able to tackle writing assignments, comprehend complex texts with ease, and consistently write sophisticated sentences that clearly communicate your thoughts. You'll find that understanding clauses will greatly enhance your reading and writing capabilities as they are foundational elements of sentence structure. In today's episode, we explored the essential elements of English clauses. We defined clauses as groups of words with a subject and a verb, distinguishing between independent and dependent clauses. We also discussed the various types of dependent clauses: noun, adjective, and adverbial. Each type plays a significant role in constructing meaningful sentences. By mastering these concepts, you'll improve your writing and comprehension skills, ensuring you effectively communicate your ideas. Remember, clarity and creativity in writing often stem from a solid understanding of how clauses function together. Thank you for joining us today on this journey through English clauses. We hope this episode has equipped you with valuable insights to enhance your understanding of English grammar. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep exploring the intricacies of language in your writing. Be sure to tune in next time for more educational content to support your learning. Until then, happy studying!